All right, welcome into Studio S. It is 3:15 Eastern Time, which means it is time to get the sweat on. It's the Witching Hour. I'm Dan Koob. Joining me this week, Tom Viola from Unabated and Jack Larkin from Sport Trade. I'll go left to right on your screen. Tom, how are you, my friend?
I am doing okay. The 49ers are being bums right now,
Yes.
though, and I'm not
Yeah.
thrilled about that.
Yeah. As we speak, I think I just saw Brock Purdy come up a little lame. I could be wrong. Speaking of teams coming up lame, Jack Larkin here, big Atlanta Braves fan. How are you, Jack?
Oh, Dan, I'm good. It's another Sunday of NFL, but I'm still struggling from your Phillies.
We were talking right before we came on. I've been extremely respectful of Jack's feelings the last several days, but that time has gone. Joining us again this week is Heisenberg, this time on Twitch. What's up, buddy? Niners -3 and -3.5 earlier in the week is way too much of a sweat. Well, how about the fact that earlier in the week, if you waited, I think it got up to what, Tom? Like 7.5, something like that?
Oh, yeah, I mean, it got up to 9.5.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Hey,
for sure.
I called it when I had the 4.5 number. I just looked at this and I was going, "Oh, the bet is Browns money line."
Yeah. Yep. Without a doubt. So you can see the bets we have below us. I'll read them off real quick. Tom is on the Vikings -2.5, the Niners -4.5. I've got a whole bunch of them. Cincinnati, Seattle over 44.5 looked great to start. 4 touchdowns in the first 5 drives. Both teams have since decided to not score many points. Falcons -2.5. That looks dead. Niners -9.5 looks absolutely terrible. That's because, hey, I placed that this morning. I was busy this week watching the Phillies. Texans +2.5 looks fantastic. And I actually grabbed this one after Carolina went up 14-0 on the Dolphins. Dolphins -7 at -115. Jack, you're on the Falcons money line. Sorry. Tough week for Atlanta. Seahawks +3.5. You're right there. It's 14-13 in favor of the Bengals, who have the ball and they're driving. And then the San Fran Cleveland under 40.5 looking pretty good.
Yeah, the 40.5 was a good number. I got that live once they went up 7-0 quick.
Heisenberg, doing well. Glad to see you guys are back for another sweat stream. Yeah, we try to do 2 on and 1 off because I don't want to get divorced. So that's why we do that. Plain and simple. So we'll be here. We'll probably be here next week as well. Then we'll be off the following week. Yeah, we'll do a quick little roundabout of what's going on. You see the scoreboard on the bottom of your screen. Now, end of the third quarter, the Dolphins now leading 28-14. As it adheres to some of our bets, a 10-10 game, Niners and Browns. Tom, I'm curious what you've been seeing here going on between the Niners and Browns, a team in the 49ers that everybody figured was just going to waltz their way to a Super Bowl.
I mean, just a side note here, very, very upset with myself for not jumping in on some Dolphins 3.5 when they were down 14-0. I got scared by the hook. That was stupid.
Now, where did you see 3.5? I saw at 7.
It was right after the score to go up 14-0. I popped open one of the apps, was looking live. 3.5 was the number.
Gotcha. Well, Tom mentioned other apps. We're, of course, here working on Sport Trade through Sport Trade. Jack and I both work there. You can see our positions down here. Those are Sport Trade odds, with the exception of Tom's. For the most part, we're going to see how this thing goes. One of our best customers, a guy we love, he was actually on the Witching Hour 2 weeks ago, and that's Mark Goldberg. Go Philly, 130 shares at 72.5 with a sell order at 77.5. This actually, So this strategy this week was lighting Twitter up because the Plus EV army out there, Tom, was telling Mark that this is a bad strategy. And yet Mark is approaching his trading as a trader. It's not Plus EV, right? And I feel very comfortable speaking for Mark when I say he doesn't believe in Plus EV. But this is a pure trading strategy. He buys something, he sets a limit order, and if it reaches that threshold of 77.5, which I don't have my American odds conversion chart with me, that will be filled, and he will make X amount of dollars. In this case, you just multiply 130 by the difference there of $5, and you'll figure out how much that is. I'm not a math guy, but a decent amount of coin, and that's basically what Mark does week in and week out. Jack, you see it all the time.
Oh yeah. I feel like Mark has got it down to a science.
I do too.
I mean, Mark's not betting. He's betting, but he's not betting on games. He's betting on markets, and he's betting on movement within those markets. And it's something, it can be a little tougher to predict, but if he has a system, it's a different approach to something different. I'm certainly not going to throw shade at the man. Good on you. Make your money, Mark.
Murray joining us again. Afternoon, everybody. Too much action name. Completely agree. Tom and I, we jumped in on the, oh man, what a run. We jumped in on the Dolphins live line here. It was at Mostert just leapt over a man, got down to the 1 yard line. So
Wow.
Tom, I think you said you got him at what, 3.5? Is that what you said? Oh, you didn't get him.
I chickened out. I didn't take it.
God.
It was so stupid.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, then I'm the only one with any foreskin in the game. So Miami -7 here, looking great. They're on the 1 yard line about to score 35 consecutive. Oh no, it's 28-14, right? So 25 consecutive points, or what am I talking about? 35 consecutive points. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Brown's kicking a field goal to go up.
Mm.
God, this is disgusting.
Wow.
Yeah,
Browns
that hurts for the
13-10.
4.5 number too.
You
Yeah.
have Christian McCaffrey. You're a running football team. This weather should not matter.
He's hurt. He has an injured back. They showed him on the sidelines
course it
earlier.
is.
Yeah.
course
Well,
it
that
does.
was a great over under we should have done. How long into the season will Christian McCaffrey make it carrying the ball so many times a game? You snagged Miami -2.5, Murray. What odds did you get it at? I'm curious. And if you're looking to trade it, I mean, obviously, well, never mind. You're not looking to trade it. They're up 3 scores, about to be. Elsewhere, Washington up 24-16. They have the football, 10:27 remaining in the fourth quarter there. Jack, we look like we're going to take an L on that one. Although,
I don't sell it short yet, Dan.
Come on.
I think
There's no way.
the Falcons are getting the ball back.
Desmond Ridder down 8. Okay. You're looking a lot better than I'm looking.
I like my position a lot more than
Yeah,
yours.
your position looks a lot better. Yeah.
I like my position a lot better than both of y'all's here. I got Washington plus 7.5 on my teasers.
I said last show 2 weeks ago, I said I will never bet on Desmond Ridder again. I like him. He's a good kid. I covered him when he was in high school, when he lived in Louisville, but he's not an NFL quarterback. And here we are 2 weeks later, and I'm fucking doing it again. It's unbelievable.
I know. I can't believe you're back to the well that quickly.
It's
Murray.
short memory. You know, they always tell you as a bettor to have a short memory. Apparently, my memory is way too short. Murray, right after Carolina went up 14. There you go. Plus 102. There you go. That's a great bet.
Yeah.
Good job.
I get 2.5. I am jealous. I would have jumped on that in a heartbeat, but the 3.5 scared me with the hook.
Yeah, because I saw 3.5 live too, Tom. That
Yeah.
was the number I was seeing. I didn't see anything below that.
Fantastic bet. Elsewhere, interesting score here. The Texans up 20-13 over the bum ass Saints, who I think are bum ass. And I just can't get over that Derek Carr is still a starting quarterback, and he's going to continue to be a starting quarterback because they're paying him $35 million this year and next year, I think too.
I am Team Jameis.
And they have Jameis. Yeah, I don't know. So 20-13 there. The Saints do have the ball. 13 minutes and change remaining there. Miami has scored 34-14. It looks like. Let's see who scored there.
Looks like it was Mostert.
Fake to Mostert. Oh, it was Mostert. All right, so Mostert is in. Sorry, somebody else was like in the fracas, and it looks like Waddle was fracasing with somebody. Yeah, he was. One of the greatest.
35 on answer for the Dolphins.
It's pretty crazy. Antonio joining us as he does every weekend. What's up, my friend? I know with Carolina, it was at least plus 700 before kickoff around 10:30 a.m. That is wild. You should have grabbed that and on Sport Trade when they went up 14-0, shipped that baby off. Don't even worry about that. Elsewhere, Jacksonville, Indiana, basically dead. 31-13. That game has been over for a long time. Cincinnati adds a field goal up 17-13. So Jack, you're sitting at plus 3.5. Cincy on defense, though, you got a chance here if Seattle can add some points.
Yeah, that 3.5 number, that's going to be interesting with this 4-point differential right now.
You're sitting right there. I'm in the Pat McAfee stance today. Usually I'm sitting. I'm nursing a butt injury. I wish I were kidding. I'm not. So I have to stand today.
What did you do? We need the backstory.
Yeah, we need some backstory on this one.
I have several compressed discs in my back from years of back squatting, a lot of weight. So I've made the transition to front squatting, and I was front squatting the other day, 300, no big deal for reps, and I strained a muscle in my butt that connects to my femur, and I got to tell you, I don't recommend it. It's just been torture. It's been awful.
I can't believe you're still front squatting. That's wildly impressive.
Well, when you're a meathead, you're a meathead for life. What can I tell you? This is how I spend my time when I'm not in Studio S is trying to be a meathead. Murray, think we're falling a yard or two short on the T. Lawrence rushing over, Tom. Did you have that action, Tom? Little prop?
We were talking about it on Friday on the Blitz Prop Show with Derek Hardy. I appreciate Murray checking in and being with both of them. Hopefully we get there, but yeah, it's gonna be tough at this point, especially if he's even still in the game right now. You're gonna be looking at QB kneel downs late.
Thank God for Capwise. Yes, I was.
That is impressive.
And that was for reps. So plenty of video available of me in my garage.
That's what I'm saying. It's wildly impressive.
Just repping it out. Again, not a whole lot going on in my life. If I'm not taking care of a child or talking about sports betting, that's usually what I'm up to. Okay, let's take a little spindle around here, get some updates on some scores. Colts, Jags, I mentioned, over. Dolphins, Panthers, definitely over. This is interesting. Niners now 13-10, still in the third quarter. A really slow moving game.
I got the Niners on main TV here, and they are they're backed up on 3rd and 20, as you said, inside their own 10. It's ugly. It's not looking good right now.
Christian McCaffrey to the locker room. Sorry, Tom. Didn't mean to cut you off. Christian McCaffrey to the locker room, according to Adam Schefter just now.
Wonderful.
I know nobody cares, but I just cut Elijah Mitchell like last week for my fantasy team. Nobody cares. You can talk about fantasy on the show, Jack. The one rule is that you have to preface it by saying nobody cares.
Don't worry.
But then you can say whatever you want.
My team is horrible, and nobody cares about it either.
Perfect transition to a game nobody cares about. The Vikings and Bears.
I care.
19. You care. Well, you're looking pretty good at -2.5 right now. 19-16 or 19-6. Justin Fields was hurt earlier. Didn't matter. Looked awful for the most part. Do you have that one on over at DGen House, Tom?
Of course, I have everything going on at DGen House here, giving people a little insight into what I'm looking at.
Okay.
In my normal office, because we have literally every game going on the TVs here right now.
So this is DGen House number 2, right?
Yes.
Okay. So fill the nice viewers in on what that entails. What goes on at the DGen House? Well, maybe don't tell us what goes on. Tell us what's featured at the DGen House.
So, I mean, well, a year and a half ago, essentially, a friend of mine said, hey, you know what? All of our leases are running up at the same time. Why not just instead of renting apartments by ourselves, we pool our money and rent like a baller house. And so that's what we did. We rented this 5-bedroom, 5,000 square foot mansion.
It did look like a mansion. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, it was awesome. It was so much fun. And then after a year, lease was up. One guy was like, you know what? I think I'm good. So we moved into DGen House 2, which is slightly smaller, but still very baller. We've still got hot scotch and cigar hot tub nights, pool every day, football on Sundays like this. We got people coming over for the late games. And it's literally, we have every single game on TV all the time. As Siri informs me, they're 50
checking in
games per week.
Yeah, shout out to Siri for checking into the program.
Yeah.
Capwise says I'm on the under 35.5 in San Fran, Cleveland. That seems like a pretty good bet right now. These two teams just sort of dry humping each other up and down the field. Jack, a little check-in here. Desmond Ridder back on the field, down 8 for your Atlanta Falcons. Now, are you in Philadelphia, we would call it a 4 for 4, meaning you're a fan of all 4 professional sports teams in your city. Are you a Falcon or an Atlanta 3 for 3?
I am, but admittedly well more of a Braves fan than a Falcons or Hawks.
Okay.
Which makes this past weekend that much worse. The both of y'all in Philly.
Yeah, Tom, this one's definitely geared towards you. The first 2 to get married and move out is going to be bittersweet.
Well, I mean, we'll see about that.
Tom and I were on the text a couple nights ago.
Oh no.
And nothing untoward. But it gives me so much pleasure to just like live, not even living vicariously through the adventures of Tom Viola being in his 20s in Las Vegas. I just like to look back at that time in my life fondly, and it gives me so much pleasure that Tom is experiencing what he's experiencing. We'll change subjects very quickly. Murray, did the Patriots score today? Really good question.
Wow.
Really good question.
Yeah,
Great
the Raiders
question.
defense isn't good.
Well, I mean, they picked off Jordan Love 3 times last weekend.
Oh, congratulations! You want a medal?
Yeah.
They-
If you
they're
actually
still not
watch
good.
Jordan Love play football, you know it's probably not that impressive.
Yeah. This is the one I will say. This is the 1 week I'm not on my favorite prop.
Oh, right. Well, tell the people.
3 things in life are certain, Dan: death, taxes, and Jimmy G interceptions over 1/2. But I don't know that I don't know that the Patriots can actually force one.
Oh, Atlanta now inside the 5-yard line after a Tyler Algier 12-yard
Love
run.
it.
We are cooking with gas, Jack Larkin. Let's
Love
go.
it, Dan.
Let's
Could we
go.
middle our bets here?
What's that?
Could we could middle our bets here potentially.
That's true. We could. Would hate that for me. Would love that for Jack. Let's see. 8-point game, as we mentioned here. So 24-16. Handoff again to Algier. A cutback. It's about 2. So we're going to have 2nd and goal here for the Falcons. 6 minutes left in that 4th quarter. So that one's moving fast. 7:55 remaining in Cincinnati. 17-13. Bengals have the football at the 35-yard line. I'm in my full Scott Hansen mode here. 10:27 remaining in Houston. 20-13. The Texans have the football. In the game only Tom Viola cares about, the Bears seemingly driving with, a quarterback who has a full arm sleeve. I don't even know who that is. Whoever's the backup quarterback for the Bears has them on the move. 2nd and 7 with 11 minutes left, down 19-6.
I'll be honest, I do not know this man's name.
Yeah, they said it earlier on Red Zone. I
No.
think he's an undrafted rookie, I believe.
Bagent, Bagent. Can we get stats and info on that? Anybody in the chat? Maybe the Capwise guys know who the hell that is. I have no idea. And thanks to Ben Carey for the retweet and for hopping in here.
Shout out Ben.
Yeah.
I've got a bunch of props in this Bears game. I'm sweating out right now.
Do you want to run them down for us? Let us know. What do you got?
Sure. I got Donta Foreman over, I want to say 13.5 carries. He's at 9. I've also got him over 7.5 receiving yards. He's at 0. And I've got DJ Moore receptions over 4.5. He is at 4. So we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen.
We will see. Let's see. I'm looking at my portfolio right now, which obviously you can't see on the screen, and only really here is cashing out. Probably advantageous in certain situations. I'm looking at a 17-13 Cincinnati-Seattle game. So we have 30 total points. I'm on the over 44.5. That doesn't look like it's going to make it home. So the market's out. I could sell it back for, $7.77. I would lose 92.23. We're just gonna let that ride. That to me doesn't make a ton of sense. Here you go. Murray says he's the NCAA all-time touchdown record holder, D2 record for passing yards. There you go. The more you know, just like on NBC.
Yeah.
Well, the Bears are in fact driving here.
Yeah.
That's another one to Tunyon there in 1st and goal.
Now, even a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, you're still safe here, Tom. So
Yeah.
I still feel pretty good if I'm you. Bobby Tunyon, interesting sign for a Bears team with Cole Kmet, who they just gave like $70 million to.
It's not that interesting because of the fact that the Bears have like 8 tight ends. They signed 8 tight ends to that roster. It was insane.
That's just good GM work.
Yeah, so much good GM work going on in Chicago.
4th and 1 for the Cleveland Browns, 13-10. They were punting from their 43-yard line, and it's a fake, perhaps. A lot of motioning going on. I don't really know what they're doing. Trying to draw somebody offside, it looks like, but there's 14 seconds on the play clock. They either went way too early, or I don't know what the hell they're doing.
They were trying to fake the new thing.
Push.
The new thing is faking the tush push, where you, by the way, should be called the brotherly shove, but
no, it should be called the cheeks sneak.
All right, we all got different names for it here. That one doesn't rhyme as well.
The cheeks sneak?
Yeah, that's too many S's. The cheek sneak works.
The cheek sneak.
Okay.
Depends on how many. I mean, we're talking a lot of butts on this program.
A lot
today.
of butts.
But it depends on how many cheeks you got. Meanwhile, incomplete in the right corner of the end zone for Desmond Ridder. So 3rd and goal for Atlanta right now, Jack. 5:17 remaining.
And Donta Foreman is up to 11 carries because the Bears have finally pushed it into the end zone here.
Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah, Bears have scored.
Bears have scored 19-12. Let's get eyes on that one and see. Yeah, up the middle. Not
Yep.
throwing tutties, but running them in. Murray.
With the tush push.
Yeah, well, of course.
Yeah. Which is getting absurd now.
It's absurd that people want to ban it. I think that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Why
I
would you
agree.
ban it? Like you've now proven that other teams can't. It's a play of skill. Other teams can't.
Other teams are doing it now. Like it's
They
working
can't do it,
now
though.
for other teams. At the very least, you have to do something where defensive players can do the same thing on the opposite side.
No one's stopping defenses from trying to defend this. You could jump over the top. You could do a lot of different things. The thing the Eagles do that other teams don't do is other teams think, okay, offensive line, just keep pushing and try to push. The Eagles' offensive line submarines. They submarine, they take people out, and then Hurts doesn't just jump into the line. He waits.
Oh!
Oh, what happened?
Oh, rest in peace, Atlanta.
Oh, no.
Oh gosh.
Desmond Ritter. Oh, I haven't
Interception in
seen it
the end
yet.
zone from
Oh
Desmond
my
Ritter.
gosh.
Oh,
I'm
no.
behind too.
What in
gotta
the
be shitting
world,
me.
Desmond Ritter?
Meanwhile, the
What
Bengals,
was that?
Seattle driving right now. We're hitting the real witching hour.
Oh
at this
my
point,
gosh,
We
gentlemen.
that is
are.
just
What
so
in the
pitiful.
hell was that? That's unbelievable.
Arthur Smith
I mean,
is just
I don't
in
even know what he's.
rightfully so disbelief. Like, what is that?
Well, you know what? Fool me twice, shame on me. That's what I get for betting on Desmond Ritter again.
I mean,
Unbelievable. All right. Well, hey, look, the Falcons are going to get the ball back here. Now up 8. Seahawks, by the way, Geno Smith takes a sack on 1st and goal, like a 10-yard loss. So it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 20-yard line.
yeah, this is gonna get dicey for 3.5 here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sure is. Let's see.
I think
Miami.
the market's
Miami
still
now
right
has
in
a
line.
backup quarterback. No, is that their punter? I don't know. He's a white guy. 35-14. Miami. 7:27 left there. The Colts looks like they're going to get into the end zone here. So basically just fantasy implications. Zach Moss in for 6. 31-20 PAT pending.
Murray, I can't tell if this is sarcasm or if I am actually just ahead of everybody here. Hoping it's, but let me know. Like, I want to know if I'm late or early.
Oh,
Sounds like he's
Tom,
way
yeah,
ahead
you
of
beat
us.
me. You beat me to that by like 20 seconds.
Yeah, seriously.
Easy, maybe 25.
We hadn't even snapped the ball where I'm at before that.
Oh my
happened.
gosh.
The DGen house has incredibly sophisticated internet. We do
How
not
many-
skimp on the internet.
How many gambling industry folk live in that house?
So right now it's just 2 of us. The last
Okay.
one was 3.
Gotcha.
Okay.
But I've definitely told it on one of these shows before. But if anyone is interested in an absolute fantastic game that we play at DGen House, if it's like a random Wednesday night, you got no football on, you got nothing going on, you know what? We pour a few beers, we spin up the random team generator, and we do DGen Classic Football, where we take a random team, a random year, and then we have to go and find a game from that team from that year. So, for example, spin the wheel. It comes up with Miami Dolphins, 1998. We go on YouTube and find a full game of Dolphins versus whoever from the 98 season. We set a first quarter line, and we watch the first quarter and bet on that.
Only in your
Sometimes
20s.
Sometimes we get lucky, and we get one of the broadcasts where they don't cut the commercials, and so you have all of these old commercials playing. It's
Oh,
fantastic.
yeah. Wow. That does sound kind of fun. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. I'm the only person born in 1995 who has ever gotten to sweat a Dan Marino first quarter 3 interception game.
Now, I assume there are rules in place here, right? Like there's no Googling, there's nothing. You hit it and you
Of
go.
course.
Sure.
Yeah, you just go because my roommate, like, he's got a great memory. But he's the one setting the line, and then I get to take the number. And part of the challenge is trying to remember if this team was good this year or not. Like,
Wait, so how is he setting the number? Is he's just doing it?
Yeah, he's just doing
Okay.
it off the top of his head.
Gotcha. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I feel like I would do better than him potentially. I might be older. Just in terms of.
You're not.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
He also spent 20 years as a bookmaker. So
No, well then he's definitely better.
Mm.
Yeah.
Let's see. Under 2 minutes now between Cincy and Seattle. Looks like
know.
Seattle turned the ball over on downs in the
They
red
had
zone.
a 4th and 6 and missed it. I think 3.5's just done. They have 2 timeouts left in the 2-minute warning, but
Okay.
I don't think that's enough.
13-10, 12 minutes remaining between Browns and 49ers. The Niners are punting here. So the Browns are going to get the ball about the 37-yard line.
Vafangul.
Yeah, Saints are marching right now. 2013, they're down 7, 3rd down. 3rd and 3 looks like with 5.5 minutes left. They are on the, I don't have that game up here, the 15-yard line.
Yeah, they got 3rd and 3 on the 14.
Yeah.
Yep.
See what happens here. I assume Tom will see it well before we do.
Indeed.
We have a
I
timeout.
gotta do some management of these TVs, to be honest with you.
This is the time to do it. This is when
Yeah,
things start to get a little hectic. Hey, if you're watching in the crowd, let us know what you're betting on as well. If you grabbed anything, especially Antonio does a great job of letting us know what he's betting on Twitter too. We appreciate it. Or X, whatever. I've noticed a big push now from X to say, formerly known as Twitter.
Well, who
I'm
cares?
going to call it Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. 19-13, 4th down for the Vikings, it looks like. So the Bears going to get the ball back here with Bagent, an opportunity to take the lead here. Or is it Bagent? I don't even know.
Nobody knows.
No one knows. And
I
even
know,
fewer care.
We need the Chicago radio broadcast on to figure that one out.
I know.
Yeah. The frustrating thing here is that YouTube TV doesn't let you customize your
I know.
boxes. It's from the channels.
I know.
Tom, we were talking about that yesterday for college games.
This is a weekly. College has got to be a nightmare for it because you can't forget about it. There's too many teams. You need to be able to customize that.
Yeah. Inevitable. So we have 2 TVs here in the studio. So I have the potential to have 8 games on at a time, but you can never actually get like the right.
Yeah.
You can never
you're always leaving
coordinate them
something out.
correctly. Yeah. You're always going to have overlap. It is kind of annoying.
What I like
Jacksonville.
to do is what I like to do is I have the 2 4v mult boxes, and then normally in the middle will be whoever's team is on.
Mhm.
But my roommate's not here today, and I'm a Jets fan, so I was just throwing on whatever. But I like to have one of the corners, one of the octo boxes in red zone, so that I can look at that, see which game I need to go and actually watch the feed of, and then pivot.
Desmond Ridder overthrows a receiver by 15 yards. Falcons back on the field with 3 minutes left now, 3rd and 8.
Nothing new.
The Browns picking up a nice chunky yard. So 13-10 is the score there.
Dan, not to interrupt, but the Saints are going for it on 4th and 4 here.
Yes.
Oh, it's a dump off pass to Kamara. Doesn't get there.
He's shy.
Shy of
Texans
the marker.
hold. Texans hold. Wow. 3 timeouts for the Saints, though, and 4:30 left. That's an interesting call. Dennis Allen, a cut to Dennis Allen looking generally confused.
Browns.
The Browns, they just fumble?
Browns threw an interception.
Oh, PJ Walker.
Niners
My
down
guy.
to the 4.
My guy, PJ Walker.
Let's go.
What is, oh my gosh, a pick 6. This is the witching hour.
Not a pick 6.
Not a
Is he
pick
short?
6. I haven't even seen the replay.
Yeah, they're down to the 4.
Okay. Poor PJ Walker. He's only started for like 6 teams. Atlanta on 4th and 8 knocked away. So Washington will take over there as well. Looks like Falcons -2.5. Falcons money line is probably dead. Niners -4.5. Very much in play. Niners -5.5. Probably not. Texans +2.5. A big 4th down stop for me here. Miami -7 looking pretty good. Cincy Seattle over is basically dead. It's 17-13 with 1:48 left.
I'm still mad at myself for the Miami game. Should have just taken that.
Let's see what San Fran does here. No Christian McCaffrey. He's still back in the locker room.
Doesn't matter. They're in the end zone.
Oh, he's in.
They are. That is a touchdown for the 49ers. They're up 16-13.
Jordan Mason. Interesting.
Jordan Mason. Okay. Don't even know who that is. Sounds cool. Meanwhile, Washington now on the plus side of the 50, looking to just melt this thing away. But Atlanta does have 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Jacksonville, Indy's basically over 34-20, but I'm looking at some of the live totals here. Still 4.5 minutes left, and Indy's still chasing points.
Wow, Bagent just threw one up in the Bears game. Somehow it got there.
Who caught it?
Yeah, they're on the, looks like on the 40.
I'm trying to tell if it was Mooney or Moore right now. or someone else. But he just chucked
Yeah, it
this
might be somebody
ball.
else. Oh, I see. Yeah, we need to focus in a little bit more on this this drive here from Bagent. And Murray, tell us if we're even saying that right. I don't even know if we even have
Yeah.
that correct.
Tom, what's your prop on Moore?
4.5. I need one more catch out of him.
Well, I'm playing against him, so I hope it doesn't happen.
Thanks.
First down, 4 minutes left, 19-13. I mean, if you're the Vikings and the Bears come back and beat you, the Bears are, oh no. So is that Tua who just threw that? A horrible pick six. Just
Oh no, I'm
horrible
sure
pick
Tua's
six.
very upset right now.
I don't think it's Tua. I
Wow.
think they have
It is not. It is Mike White.
Yeah.
This can be
Jets legend.
huge.
Jets legend Mike White. Yeah, if you had a pre-flop line here, it was Miami what? -14.5?
There is a lot of 14.5s out there.
Oh
pre-flop.
boy. It's now 35 to potentially 21. Oh boy.
Yeah, it looks like they made the extra point, so it's right on 14 now.
NFL scripted? I don't know.
I'm not proud of this, but I teased him down to 8.
Ah,
It was so square, but I was like, Miami, I'm gonna do it.
Come on.
I needed to have a couple square teasers in there, or else I get kicked off this book.
That's a good point. It's a really good point. Murray checking in. No idea the pronunciation. Just Googled some of his info.
He didn't know either. He was just
I
trying
thought
to
you were
pawn off the
snatching info.
information
Turns
on
out
me.
you just used Google like the rest of us. Oh man. Okay. Well, that's interesting. If you were sitting on 14.5 for Miami here. So that's a
Yeah.
DJ Moore over.
35-21 game. DJ Moore looks like a third down reception.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, this would be the most Vikings thing to just let the Bears come all the way back and take the lead in this game.
So what do you even do if you're the Vikings and you lose this game? I mean, if you lose this game and you're 1-5, you're now behind the Bears, who objectively suck in the standings. You just have to punt. No Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
I don't know what you do. I think you just kind of say,
Oh, the Seahawks are making a push.
"Oh, under a minute." You're right.
Oh, on the 10.
17
somehow
13 on the
not
10-yard
dead.
line. Under a minute left. The
Oh,
Seahawks.
they throw to the end zone, almost picked off.
Oh, you're so far ahead of me. I'm really mad at you. Yeah, it is.
I was
incomplete.
trying to do the math in my head to see if they even had enough time left with the 2-minute warning.
I mean, Jack, you're looking good right now. You've got +3.5. Now it's a 4-point game.
I mean, I'm
they
looking fine.
They need a score, obviously. Like every middle-aged dad in America watching this game, like needs 7 here, needs 7.
Yeah. I mean, it's insane. You know, it literally just comes down to a coin flip here at the end.
Oh boy. All right, let's track this one. So 17-13, multiple 17-13s. Kenneth Walker, the carry, gets about 3. That clock's going to run. Seattle's got 1 timeout, and they can't settle for 3. So 40
Oh
seconds
no,
left.
Bears.
Bears fumble?
What
Bears
happened?
interception, I believe.
Oh, of course.
Ugh.
Yeah. Well, I got my DJ Moore over. I don't think I got anything else, but I got that over.
And that would probably put the 2.5 to rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it sure does. Yeah.
My friend teased the Bears solely because of the fact that the Vikings are incapable of playing games greater than 1 score.
That's a good point.
Oh, that was just terrible by the receiver. He did not go to that ball at all. It was
That
a
was
bad
the DJ
throw,
Moore.
but
That was
Yeah.
that was to DJ Moore. He should lose a reception for that, I think. No comment. Okay.
I'm looking at the thing now because I'm realizing. Oh no, he did get to 5. I'm happy.
3rd
I'm
and 8
safe.
for the Seahawks. 44 seconds remaining. 1 timeout left. Geno Smith with 8 seconds. 7-6. He's changing the play at the line of scrimmage. They got to get this off. They can't burn a timeout here. You guys are ahead of me, so we'll see what happens. Throws it up in the back of the end zone, and it's incomplete. So 4th and 8 upcoming. 4th and 8. This is the game.
Just a coin flip.
This is the game right here,
Unbelievable.
Jack. Seahawks +3.5.
Just kick the field goal here.
Little Sean McVay kick the field goal.
Dante
and,
Foreman got over his rushing prop. I am pleased with the result of that game. 2
Oh
props
no,
win,
Trevor
1 prop
Lawrence
lose.
is still in the football game. He just got injured on a sack.
No.
He's still in the game.
34-20, 3 minutes left.
How
He
do you
just
have
got
that man in the game?
he just got wrapped up and now he's limping off the field. Hopefully he's okay, but that's gross. The Texans punting with 2:45 left, up 7. The Saints with 2 timeouts, and they'll take over from the 15-yard line. Looks like the Seahawks are going to get a timeout here on 4th and 8, so they're going to go and talk about it. 41 seconds left, 17-13, the same score as well in Cleveland.
I really need the Dolphins. The Dolphins, by the way, driving. I really need him to throw one more pass to Braxton Berrios.
We don't offer props on Sport Trade, so not yet. So I don't care. We will soon. Jerome Ford on a 7-yard carry, but there's a flag on the play. Tell you, the Brownies need a really nice ball control drive here, where they keep that San Fran offense off the field. Here we go. 17-13, 41 seconds left. 4th and 8 for Geno Smith. How you feeling, Jack?
Not good.
By the way, Dolphins down to the 9.
Like mildly optimistic.
We have another stoppage here. Timeout, Cincinnati. No, timeout. Oh, I guess Cincinnati took the previous timeout. And then Seattle's going to take one.
The Falcons have the ball again.
The Falcons are fighting.
I don't know what the hell is going on.
What is happening?
I don't know. They've had this like their third
first
possession.
and 10 on the 45 with a minute left.
1:12 left. Bijan Robinson gets a gain of 9. So they're still down 8. They could still pull this off and go to overtime with a 2-point conversion. Miami has the ball back at the 8-yard line. So a chance for Miami 14.5 backers to really sweat this out.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
Falcons into enemy territory.
They
are
are.
the 45.
Desmond Ridder, what a throw. What a throw from Desmond Ridder to Mac Hollins.
Ow.
Eagles great Mac Hollins. Atlanta down to
the
one
Seahawks
timeout.
Did not get it.
What is happening in the Seattle game? They're just not showing anything.
No, they're
Seattle
not.
did not get it.
Seattle
Oh
doesn't
my
get it. So
gosh.
the Bengals. So here was a great bet coming into the week. The Bengals were plus 500 to win the AFC North. They're now down to plus 400. So your boy ripped that one. Since he's going to go to 3-3 here, and now they're looking a lot healthier.
That is such bullshit.
Looks like, oh yeah, Geno hit while he threw. That's a fumble if I've ever seen one. Oh yeah, for sure. So the Bengals defense gets home, and Jack's plus 3.5 for the Seahawks is a loser.
I mean,
right.
just so pitiful.
Second time in a week, Jack, you're a loser. Sorry.
Don't worry, I'm getting used to it right now. I need a new week to start.
Tell me your honest opinion now. We've got 30 seconds. Who wins the pennant in the NL?
I think it's going to be so difficult to beat the Phillies right now. I mean, the lineup is. I think I told you this a while ago, Dan. Y'all's lineup terrifies me when you get hot, and that held true this week.
I'm rooting for the Phillies at this point.
1 through 8 was really on fire. They get nothing from Johan Rojas, but that's okay. 31 seconds left here. 24-16. Atlanta has a timeout. They're going to clock it, so it's going to be. No, they took their last timeout. Arthur Smith is shaking his head, shaking that mustached face.
3rd and 1.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody watching on Twitter and X. We've got 75 people watching right now. Allegedly. That's what it tells me. I don't know if it's trending true.
Browns got a first down there too.
Browns 17-13, 8:55 remaining. The Colts are still playing football. 2 minutes and 22 seconds left there. They're down 17. If you're just joining us, mentioned Trevor Lawrence was gimpy coming off a field after taking a sack, up 17 with 4 minutes left. Come on, Doug. What are you doing? Atlanta down 8, 30 seconds left. 3rd and 1. Now out of timeouts. Can Desmond Ridder do it again?
No. Well, yes,
He's intercepted again.
Desmond Ridder.
Why do I do this to myself? Unbelievable. They gotta go get. They gotta get somebody else.
Dude, that is so
Gotta
bad.
get somebody else.
Maybe they can get Marcus Mariota.
I mean, just so bad.
Jack, your thoughts?
It's just so pitiful. Just so pitiful.
I mean that's just a bad throw.
I mean, he threw it so far behind him, right? Like that. That's horrible.
I mean, Bijan. Look, it was pretty. It was pretty tight coverage. Pretty tight coverage.
Was.
Bijan. If that's thrown on the front half, that's probably a catch.
That's just. So
I don't think they're going to get the ball back again. Call me crazy.
No, I think this one is finally dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I think that's the 3rd time that we've said that.
The Falcons finally dead. So there you go. Atlanta will drop to 3-3. Somehow Washington's 3-3. The NFC is just so like muddled together.
Oh.
So there you have it. Our first final, I believe, of the afternoon. We've got a bunch of games coming in for a landing. Shout out to Mark Zumoff. 48 seconds left between the Vikings and Bears. 19-13. That looks, Tom, looks like your 2.5 is going to get home.
Oh,
I don't believe in any of that.
I don't care if you believe it or not. I
Damn,
really don't.
the Dolphins just scored.
Oh, I got it on
Nice.
my screen here. Little, is that Ahmad? He's in. There you go. So 14.5, looking pretty good for Miami, although there's 2:31 remaining. Antonio, hoping everyone is okay. I hope you're okay too. I assume you're referring to us backing the Falcons. I feel like an idiot, but I think health-wise, I'm fine.
I've gotten one leg of one teaser in.
There you go. Okay. The Saints are still looking to make this thing interesting here. 20-13. Pass interference on Shaquille Griffin. So 150 left. The Saints, similar to the Falcons, Jack, I feel like the Saints have been on offense the entire show.
Yeah. I mean, and they just don't have anything to show for it right now.
Yeah. Oh, the Browns just convert a 4th and 4 to stay on the field.
Wow.
17-13, they're down 4. Same scenario that we just witnessed in Atlanta. A nice throw from PJ Walker. Way to bounce back, Temple Tough. It's my guy, PJ Walker.
PJ a Temple guy?
Sure is. All-time winningest quarterback in Temple history, which doesn't say a whole lot, but facts are facts. 6:20 left between the Browns and the 49ers there. Meanwhile, Kamara picks up a first down, it looks like, for New Orleans. So 20-13, 1:20 remaining. Again, Saints with 2 timeouts. I'll flip the game script over to that.
Murray, I would also love another 49er score. What games are even still going right now? We've got the Saints game.
Yeah, we've got the Browns and Niners. We've got the Saints and Texans, the Bears and Vikings, the Panthers and Dolphins. We also have the Colts and Jags. A lighter slate for the 1 o'clock slate this week
Yeah.
than normal.
Okay, the only game I don't have on screen right now is the Dolphins game, but I don't care about it.
Yeah, I think you're good.
I mean, it's 42-21.
Yeah.
Although there's 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. So 14 still could be in play for some Panthers backers.
That's true.
Yeah.
I think if you're on Sport Trade right now, I don't have that bet, but if I'm on Sport Trade with Dolphins minus 14.5 here and it's anywhere above 90, I think I'm getting rid of it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting rid of it. You know, we Dave Huffman, our COO, has a saying that nothing good happens after 90. This is a situation where I'm willing to give back 10%. If it locks in the 90, then risk losing all 100. Tom's looking at me like that's minus EV, and I'm telling you, I don't care.
I'm too focused on this 49ers game because it would sink almost every teaser I have. I'm so stupid.
PJ Walker, 17 of 29, 192 yards and 2 picks.
How long has this drive gone on for the Browns right now?
No idea.
About 4 minutes, I want to say. I think they got it with about 9 to go. There's 5:11 left. There's an injured Niner on the field, which is probably why this is feeling a lot longer than perhaps it should. If you haven't checked out Sport Trade, if you're watching this and you're like, what are these 3 people talking about? Check us out. Sports betting app in New Jersey and in Colorado. Sports betting exchange wagering. Very low VIGs, very tight pricing, and fair cash outs. And the best in play, obviously. That's why we're doing the show. I don't have a promo code. If I did, I'd say use promo code Dan, but it won't mean anything and you'll get nothing.
I mean, I can think of a promo code.
Yeah, well, you know what? If you sign up, why don't you use promo code WINNING? That way, Tom and Unabated get a little kashish in their wallets. Promo code WINNING. And I believe you'll get a free week of premium on Unabated, right?
Yes, you will.
Yes, there you go. So there you go.
And if you are already a Sport Trade member and want to try out Unabated, use the promo code TV.
Oh, there you go. Now you're scratching my back and I'm scratching yours. That's how the world goes around.
Wow.
Yeah, Murray, I couldn't agree more. Loving it in Colorado. Wish we had the whole enchilada. Yeah, well, so the deal there is Colorado, the state, has yet to decide if they will allow exchange wagering. So while we are launched there, the only thing that it affects in terms of exchange wagering is you can't place limit orders or name your own price, but everything else fully functional. But hopefully one day that'll be the case. 53 seconds left. The Saints have the ball at the 33-yard line, 20-13. Derek Carr back to pass, and he has a completed pass to Chris Olave for about 10 yards. Just traded him last night. Awesome. 20-13. Who's going for it?
The Saints.
Okay. Meanwhile, the Browns, they had a first down though. Double move here. Carr putting it up, and he throws it out of bounds. Meanwhile, the Browns now on the 25-yard line going in.
Incompletion on first down.
Yeah.
They're on second now.
Some intrigue here. Jacksonville wrapping up a win. They go to 4-2, 37-20, the final score. Ooh, a sad shot of Anthony Richardson, who could be out for the year. That's sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what was that? He was saying he might opt in for season-ending injury, but he hasn't determined it yet.
Yeah, that's the last reporting I've seen about it.
I saw that this morning.
Yeah.
Was this already the second time the Colts have played the Jags?
This year?
Yeah.
It could be.
Because I think it was Trevor Lawrence who was giving him the advice last time saying, hey, man, this isn't college. You can't take those hits. Protect yourself. Oh, PJ Walker goes down on 3rd and 10.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I think they played at Indy, Tom.
Yeah. Indy hasn't.
All right. Tom is so far ahead.
Here's the funny thing at this point, because I've got full screen on the Saints and 49ers games, and they're both behind the Molt view that has every game and is definitely ahead of everyone.
You know who looks like he front squats 300 pounds? D'Amico Ryans. 26 seconds left, 20-13, 3rd and 10. Play clock winding down. Here comes the play. Derek Carr back to throw. He's throwing it up to the corner. Whoa, nowhere near Raheed Shaheed. So 4th and 10 coming up. 21 seconds left. We got another great ending. We've had so many good endings here. Meanwhile, the Brownies kicking a field goal.
Yeah, how about this in the Browns game?
This is just going to sink my bets and not win you your game. Why are you doing this?
This is what Vrabel did week 1 against the Saints. I think it was the same score, too.
17-16 now. Kyle Shanahan looks befuddled. It's like, what is going on?
And now they're not going to win because the Niners are just going to milk the – oh, my –
Yes.
They're going to milk the clock. They're not going to score, and I'm going to lose everything.
Terrible. So what did you tease them down to?
Yeah, what was this tease?
So the tease, I got them down to the 3.5, and then I also had them 4.5 from earlier in the week.
Well, it doesn't look good now. The Dolphins running out the clock here. A minute left, 42-21. The score there. They're probably going to have to punt it away for a play or two, but that's it. Meanwhile, 4th down for the Saints. It looks like they didn't get it.
They were just short.
Looking for Michael Thomas in the corner. It's intercepted. Or is that a pick, or is that going to be called incomplete?
I don't know. Looks like the tush was on the sideline.
It sure does. 1st and 10 for the Texans, who are going to be 3-3. Wow. Shout out to D'Amico Ryans. I mean, CJ Stroud looks like a player too.
He looks good.
He really does. He really looks good. All right, quick. So Panthers and Dolphins are over. Texans and Saints are over. Jack, if you have to jump to settle some stuff, please do. Totally understood. Our final game on the board here, Niners-Browns, and then we'll wrap it up. So 3:21 remaining. Now the Browns have 2 timeouts here. Browns with 2 timeouts, 17-16, 3:21 remaining. So they're hoping for a stop and then to get that ball back.
I am begging you, Niners, please score a touchdown.
Just break one.
I'm looking up PJ Walker comeback wins.
It's got to be a short list.
Well, hold on. You don't know that. Yeah, there's none. Okay. So I'm glad I looked that up. 0 comeback wins for PJ Walker. Everything else appears to be done. There's a booth review in Houston, but this is basically to decide field position.
Yeah.
It was a 4th down play that was either intercepted or incomplete. So the ball is going to be on the 1-yard line for Houston, and they'll just push it forward, or the Saints will just turn the ball over on downs, and that'll be that. Brock Purdy, pressured on a rollout, thrown away. So that's going to stop the clock.
And he was grounding.
Yeah.
So they're going to move him back, and the clock stops. What is going on in this game?
I really need them to just break it.
You're a running football team. I know the Browns have 2 timeouts, but nobody runs the ball more effectively than maybe the Eagles than the Niners. Grounding on Brock Purdy. So they're going to back him up. It's now going to be 2nd and 16. We'll just recap the finals real quick, pursuant to our bets. Cincinnati, Seattle over 44.5 came out of the gates on fire.
And then they go and they throw a pass and they go out of bounds.
Tom's like 45 seconds ahead of me. I haven't even seen the play yet. 2nd and 21. Let's see. Oh, Purdy pressured immediately. Yeah, I don't love that. It was that Ayuk.
Yeah.
So
I love it. Turn this into a drive and score a touchdown.
So San Fran's not even going to have to use a timeout. I mean,
no,
Cleveland's
not.
Yeah.
No.
And
3rd and 11 here. 3rd and 11.
He had a little bit of time and he got sacked. Nope, he threw it away.
Throws it away. They ran 11 seconds. 11 seconds they ran off the clock.
That's
horrible.
That is.
I need a pick six. I need a defensive score from the Niners.
Wow.
That's the only way.
Let's look at what Cleveland's money line is right now. Let's just go take a look. See. Because I have a hankering for it right now.
Yeah, what kind of number are you seeing?
I've just set up a Polish medal on myself.
Let's see. Once we get a punt here and go to the commercial break, maybe able to find something here. I mean, this is setting up for a classic field goal. Murray, to answer your question, I don't know how many comebacks PJ Walker had in the XFL. I should, but I don't.
Okay, Dan, I'm seeing Cleveland at plus 252, 28.
I am too. Yeah, I'm in. I'm jumping in.
Yeah, see, if I take that, then if the score remains the same, I lose both.
You lose everything.
Right.
Yeah.
You sure do. All right, so let me add mine to the screen. Let me get some clarity here. This is a loser. Probably loser. Win. And then let's see. We got Browns live money line. All right. Hopefully that's not too cut off. Okay. So I got this at plus 238, gentlemen, just FYI. So 2:56 remaining, 2 timeouts. And PJ Walker, the gunslinger, coming out. The last remaining game in the slate. Coming up in the afternoon slate, we've got Patriots and Raiders, which is now underway. We've got Rams, Cardinals. We've got Lions, Buccaneers. That's an interesting one. Giants, Bills, and of course, Eagles and Jets as well, which I will listen to on the car ride home.
I took some Eagles 6.5.
That's a tough one. Jalen Carter's out. Darius Slay is out. Both corners.
DJ Reed and Sauce Gardner are both out. Like the Jets offense is supposed to keep up with the Eagles. I don't buy that.
No, I agree with you. Elijah Vera Tucker is now out for the year, but Jalen Carter's not playing. I thought that was going to be a huge mismatch, but he tweaked his ankle, I guess, during the week. So he's out. And the Eagles start like a hellacious schedule after this week. They go Dolphins, Commanders, Cowboys, Niners, Cowboys, Seattle, and Bills. So rest up, Jalen Carter. 26-yard line, PJ Walker here.
Oh, damn. That was pitiful.
Bad throw. It's 3rd and 10. No, that escalated quickly.
Come on. I would love a pick.
Let's go. Last game in town. I'm going to pull this up so we can all at least track that. That's probably going to happen.
3rd and 10, empty backfield, 2:45 to play from their own 26. They throw it. It's incomplete.
Oh, he hung his guy. Oh, they're going to get head-to-head contact with Elijah Moore.
Yep.
Wow. First down, 15 yards and a first down. They only have to get a field goal.
Damn.
Now, Niners have 3 timeouts. Murray, I know this is retroactive. I apologize, but I'm going to say no. Where's Mark? I need Marky Mark in here. What are you betting on right now? Are you hopping in? Are you with me? Are you riding Brown's money line with me?
I think Brown's money line at that number has to be the play.
Right now it's at I got it at plus 238. Right now it's at plus 141. So I've made $11.55 on it right now.
He didn't even hit him with his head. It wasn't helmet to helmet contact.
You're biased.
No, he objectively look at the replay.
You're biased. I can't see
it. With his arms and shoulder. His head never makes contact with him. I'm watching it on 8 different screens right now.
Down to plus 104, Dan.
I like that. I like the sound of that.
Tom, think about it this way. This gives you at least 3 more plays for a pick six opportunity.
There you
That
go.
is true.
That's true.
So if anything, that probably helped you slightly.
No, because if they'd gone for it on
a
fourth
great
down-
run. Is that Jerome
Yeah.
Ford? Like a little 14-yard scamper? Yeah, great run there. Okay, but he goes out of bounds. So 235, Browns down 1. I mean, this is setting up for the perfect. Browns kick a field goal. There's like 1:30 left. Niners have all their timeouts, and the Niners go down and kick a game-winning field goal. And everybody goes, "Oh, Brock Purdy, so great. He's
I need to
amazing."
score the touchdown though, not kick the field goal.
No, I don't. They're not scoring. I don't think they're not going to score a touchdown.
Yeah.
I mean, this just isn't going to end well for me.
44-yard line. PJ Walker. Oh, what a catch the ball. Help your guy out. Another flag.
You got to be kidding me here. This is
Oh
a ref
my
show.
Gosh. PJ Walker does a great job avoiding the rush. Throws to Amari Cooper. I don't know what this is. This going to be like holding at the top of the route? Oh boy.
What are they saying? The flag was on there? He got early?
I think holding at the top of the route, maybe. That's a bad call. Don't care for that call.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me go through and grade these other bets here.
Oh, yeah. I don't know about
Win.
that one.
Loss. And let's see, under 40.5 is an underrated sweat here for you, Jack.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We got to keep it interesting.
Yeah. Touchdown sinks you, does it not? Is that 33?
We're at 33.
Oh, no, you still be okay.
Well, they will probably go for 2 if they get a touchdown to go up 7. So that would sink me because you go 41.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't put anything past Kevin Stefanski. So
I think they're just going to go
Wait.
for a field goal here. And I think the 40.5 is going to be okay. But I
Okay.
have seen worse before.
all right, you're gonna mush yourself. We'll see what happens.
I will say I'm very happy with the Vikings bet because I accidentally double bet it this week.
You know what's funny about that? Modi does that every week.
Yeah.
He's
I
been on a couple.
I went to go track it and I look and I'm like, I already bet this.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
Oh,
my
bro,
word.
down to the 14. Let's go.
Now, if you're the 49ers, you have to start calling your timeouts.
Do you let them score? Then you have to score a touchdown.
Yeah.
Look at the Browns.
Wow.
Unbelievable. This is a nice long run. Ford, a great
down
run.
what, 14?
We've reached a 2-minute warning. Yeah, it looks like they're down to the 14-yard line. 2-minute warning. 17-16. Oh,
This
boy.
is the monster CLV game of the week.
Was it?
I mean, it was.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
Oh, right, because it went, right, yeah. So what it was 3.5, and then Watson is ruled out. It goes up to 9. Is that more or less what happened? Look at the, look at the focus on Tom. Look at the focus. It's unbelievable.
Trying to see. Yeah, we had Browns 3.5 trading around 50
Yeah.
at the open.
Okay. Murray, his only bet right now is an ARB. Browns plus 26.5. Love that. We love
Wow.
ARBing. What was your margin on that? Love to know as an arbor myself. Although I can't use Sportrade, but I wish I could. My account manager one day maybe will let me do that. Anyway, meanwhile, I don't have my phone up on the screen, but we jumped in on the Browns money line here at plus 238. They're now up to minus 283. So kudos to us, gang. I'm up $138.54.
Love it.
Now, it doesn't make sense to do anything at this point, right? The only thing that can sink me is a fumble or an interception. But you have to imagine, man, Niners got 3 timeouts. They're going to at least get 3 here. Doesn't make sense to do anything, I think. We're going to stand pat. We've had good luck on the show jumping in on money lines. We grabbed the Colts 3 weeks ago when they came all the way back. We actually had the Colts again 2 weeks later against the Rams. They came back from 23-0 to go to overtime. We had them then. Now that didn't cash, but we had some good fortune there. Now we're looking at another situation here. Still in the
What's
2-minute
the-
warning.
What's the Browns number at live right now?
Browns right now are at 73.5 to buy minus 283. They're selling at 69.5. So I'm up $135.77. We have an awesome release coming out actually next week, which will showcase a couple of new different things, including our what they call in the biz a 6-box, our money line spread and total that you see predominantly featured everywhere else, and now we'll see it here. And of course, we list every point, every spread. That way, people like Murray can get those ARBs in. Oh my man, 12%! Whoa, whoa, that's awesome. I hope, hey, wherever you got the first half, I hope they're not going to limit you now, because that's a hell of an ARB. Good for you. I love that. Here we go. We're back. 2 minutes. And Cleveland's going to start with a little run play here. They get 3. So we're back. We're down to the last game. Looks like someone's taking a timeout.
Yeah, so San Fran's got to start calling
San
timeouts
Fran's
here.
calling a timeout. Yep, they sure are, Jack. Okay. Well, setting up for a fun finish here. Now, we mocked Kevin Stefanski for taking the 3, but he trusted his defense. Maybe we should be mocked as non-football guys.
No. Just because something works once doesn't mean it's the right. It's like hitting on like 18 and pulling a 3. Just because it happens doesn't mean it's good. Let's nip that in the bud.
That's funny. I like that. That's funny. Again, if you're watching on X/Twitter, thanks for hanging out. Still got 30 folks hanging out. Throw anybody a question. Throw us a bet. Anything in the afternoon slate. Do you have anything in the afternoon slate, Tom? I think you said you're an Eagles 6.5, right?
Yeah, I have Eagles 6.5, Eagles half, and a couple more props in the Rams game.
Ooh. PJ.
Ooh, that was close.
That's why he doesn't play. 3rd and 8. PJ Walker flushed out, just throws it right into the teeth of the defense. Stops the clock. I mean, just run. Get a couple yards and stay in bounds.
Whew, wow.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
That was a dangerous throw.
That wasn't great.
I would need them to run it all the way back, though.
I look, I'm just looking for an upset. I'm tired of watching the Niners be praised like the fucking 70 Dolphins. Like,
You mean the 72 Dolphins?
yeah. Finally, a handoff. Sensible. All right, so 4th and 6 here. So as prescribed, they're going to kick a field goal, and then we're going to see Brock Purdy, the love fest, continue.
All right, but you know what? At least they're going to be trying to score now, and at least there's a chance they break a touchdown.
That's true.
That's
true.
Like I
That's
have
true.
a puncher's chance.
So 4.5 is there. Let's go check out what Niners 4.5 is right now. Let's see. I'll pull it up.
I
See
mean,
if the
if this
market-
were to happen, if this were to happen, thank God we're on stream because I will be going berserk.
Good. Ray McLeod touchdown incoming. We'll see. So here's my plan. My plan is to sell out of the Browns if they hit this field goal and pocket over double what we put into it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a good day's trading right there. Considering I got a lot of losers on my board right now.
I would
So
lose
29
4 of my
yards.
5 teasers if the Niners don't cover 3.5.
Kick is up and it's good. So the Browns take the lead 19-17. That's a possible scoregami. Right now, the Niners minus 4.5 is plus 1862. Other words, $5. Tom, we're gonna sweat this together. I'm in.
Oh boy.
One share for $4.50. I'm in. All right.
Lord, please. Come on. I hate that I have to play for the Niners. I
This
hate
is what you're
football
using your Lord tokens on?
I hate this football team with a passion. They always love to screw me, but please, just this one time.
Right now, we've got a volatile market. Otherwise, I'm going to try to sell out of this. We'll see if we even go to break. Wow. Time trailing if you don't have the game up. First 5 games, a minute 45. Today, 7:01 for the 49ers. But Purdy, one timeout, 140 left. It's going to have a chance here. And arguably the best play caller in the biz.
Mm-hmm.
And he's without both Debo and McCaffrey.
Yep. That's right. Debo left with an injured shoulder earlier, and McCaffrey left with what looked like a stiff back. So they've got Kittle, they've got Ayuk, they've got whoever the running back's name was.
Oh, yeah.
James Conn or something like that. I don't remember. Probably not James Conn.
No, it's Brandon something. Because I thought Elijah Mitchell would be in there, but I guess he's still hurt.
He's still hurt. So just a quick update on some bets we've taken, some massive bets. We've taken a $20,000 bet, it looks like, Bills and Giants on the Bills. Looks like the same gentleman with two separate $2,000 or $10,000 bets there. $5,000 on the Eagles money line against the Jets. Raiders minus 2.5. $5,000. Raiders minus 2.5. $2,500 on the Rams money line as well. And then somebody else has come in on the Bills minus 16.5. $3,500 on the Bills minus 16.5. So everybody loving Buffalo. 140 left. First and 10, one timeout remaining here for Brock Purdy. The market right now is fluctuating between volatility. I think I'm just going to have to hang on to this thing. They only need a field goal. Oh, he almost threw an interception. Ball way behind. Was that Brandon Jennings, I think. Almost picked off. Okay. Let's go. Another great addition to the witching hour. Almost intercepted. Second down. Sorry, buddy.
Oh, man. I am so far behind y'all. It's insane.
So now, since it's the only game, I now see it on 8 separate screens, and some of them are faster than the others. So I'll see the play, I'll see the replay, and then I'll see the play before. Purdy going deep, going real deep, and he's overshot Ayuk. So 3rd and 10 coming up here. 3rd and 10. 2 bad balls from Brock Purdy. This is what happens. Can't take the pressure. Neither can Tom. Look at Tom right now. Oh, my gosh. 4 teases on the line. Who cares about the 49ers? Tom Biola has 4 teases on the line right now.
4 teasers and the straight up 4.5.
And the 4.5. We call that an anchor strategy.
Yep.
19-17, 131 away. We're all on Team Tom here, except that I don't really want San Fran to win, but we'll see what happens. Purdy on 3rd and 10.
3rd straight incompletion. What elite play calling.
Incomplete. 4th down.
Oh!
They throw the flag.
Oh, my God.
The
So much for home
the Niners
cooking.
lifeline comes through. I've watched this team get bailed out by the refs a million times.
Oh, my gosh.
That's a terrible flag.
Talk about home cooking, or lack thereof. Unbelievable.
That is an atrocious flag.
That's a bad one. And that's PI, too.
Yeah. And that's someone who has bet a lot on this game, saying that should not have gone our way.
Oh, my God. 19-17, and it's not holding, so it's not a spot foul. It's pass interference. So 1st down. Again, the Niners only need 3. Someone's texting you.
Yes.
Purdy now on 1st down. Little option route here to Ayuk, and he's got some space.
Go!
He's got a lot of space. Wow. Tom. The sweat is real. The sweat is real right now. I love it. Wow. Ayuk into plus territory now, down to the 47. 43. Excuse me. 43. They only need 3.
Oh, you dumbass.
Whoa, bad throw. Yeah, bad throw. That's a tough throw.
Damn, what a play by Ayuk there.
That was a great play.
There.
Antonio, are you on the Niners right now? Update on my money line. Browns here. Turns out I should have sold out. Market is experiencing some volatility, as it tends to do.
Tom, you need a touchdown there for the teasers, correct?
Yeah, I need a touchdown.
Okay.
All right, 2nd and 10 from the 43. Purdy. Oh, easy money. Easy money to Ayuk. It's just the Ayuk show right now.
How are you not going to cover against a team with an elf on their fucking field?
I mean, they need 6, right? They need 6. It looks like 49 seconds left. The Browns have 2 timeouts. They're gonna have to use one here for an injury timeout. Niners now in field goal range.
Yeah.
Murray says touchdown or death.
But the weather is atrocious.
Yes,
We know
I'm
that
looking
the
up their
wind is
stats
horrible.
right now.
They've already missed a few field goals today.
Mm-hmm.
You
I didn't.
wanna
Robbie
score.
Gold was from Jersey Shore, Pennsylvania. Look at that.
Huh. It's like going to the University of California, Pennsylvania,
Yes, yeah, it sure is.
or being from
see.
Manhattan, Kansas.
Or Cairo, Nebraska. Let's see. Robbie Gold. This is from last year. That's not helpful. All right. No kicking stats. Thanks, ESPN. Very nice of you. Murray, touchdown or death. Yeah. Purdy, 3rd and 2. Another first down. Oh, this is easy
We're
money.
driving.
Easy money. Wow. I mean, it may not even matter. Robbie Gold's going to be able to flip this thing up there.
Murray, no
All right.
shots fired at Manhattan. It's just like, let's face it. We know which Manhattan people think of when you say you're from Manhattan.
There you go. Man happening. Oh, 45 seconds left. First down. Sad PJ Walker. I get it.
Lord, please.
You need a touchdown.
Yep.
Let's see what happens. 45 seconds left. It looks like they may just be centering this thing for Robbie Gould. Ball at the 26-yard line. The Niners looks like they're going to escape with another win. So sickening. Absolutely sickening. Down to the 23. 40 seconds left. The Browns can only stop the clock once, but they might as well just try to ice Gould. Fortunately, no overtime in this one. It's either going to be a win or a loss.
Yeah. Well, it's already a loss.
Yeah, it's a loss for Tom.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tom. Apologies.
Unless they
to
just
Tom.
break this run here.
That could happen. 2nd and 7. Eagles Jets has started. See, Zach Wilson throwing it out of bounds. Good work on him.
All right. So you're telling me that you're telling me Zach Wilson didn't throw a pick. That's a victory.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I guess it's a rookie, not Robbie Gould anymore. So
Yeah.
Google was kind to Murray earlier about the Bears quarterback, but not for me, apparently. All right, so rookie in a big spot here. Big spot for the Rook. I assume they're going to try to ice him. Jake Moody from State Farm. Final play of the game here on the Witching Hour. Thanks everybody for watching too and hanging out. Murray, Antonio, thanks guys. We appreciate it. We appreciate Jack and Tom for hanging out with us. Win or lose or draw. 41
Yeah,
yards.
hit the 49ers.
41 yards for the win here. And looks like the Browns are going to take a timeout. So there you go.
I hope he misses this.
I kind of do too. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Like, if I'm not going to win, I don't want them to win.
Yeah.
Looks like a pass incomplete to Garrett Wilson. How many times have you said that this year?
Yeah, seriously.
Well, we appreciate it, Murray, and thanks for watching.
Yeah.
This is a new show that we want to try out. We want to keep doing it and keep growing it. So we appreciate people like you who want to hang out and want to and enjoy it with us. All right, here we go. Here's the moment of truth here.
Would be really cool if the win's so bad they run a fake. No one would expect it.
That's true. Nobody would expect that.
No one would expect it.
That's very true. Here's Mooney, 41 yards out for basically the win. Kick us up.
Missed it. He missed it.
Oh, get wrecked.
Oh my
Get it
god.
on for the touchdown.
Suck.
Damn.
No good. That'll do it. PJ Walker, Temple Tough. Let's go. Gets the win. Ugh. Wide right is right. I can't believe I'm celebrating a 5-0 team losing. But I am.
God, I
Oh,
hate it.
Damn.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Wow.
That's
Oh.
what you get.
Yeah. Well, that'll do it. Browns come up with a W. Karma, I guess so.
Yeah.
Goodbye to Deshaun Watson. Hello. PJ Walker getting a big win. Huge
What
win.
a win.
Yeah, seriously. Unbelievable. Well, gentlemen, thank you for your time. Thanks for hanging out with us. This was great. Again, this is the Witching Hour. Sign up for Sporttrade if you haven't already. If you're in Colorado, New Jersey, or live in an adjacent state, come hang out with us. Come trade with us. If you want to sign up via Unabated, of course, use promo code WINNING. And Tom, you said there was another promo code, right?
Promo code TV if you want to sign up for a 5-day trial of Unabated for free.
There you have it. Jack, thanks so much, my friend. Better luck next year with the Bravos. No silver rings for 104 wins, but there's always next year.
Yep. Thank you for your condolences to the both of y'all.
Thank you both very
Dan
much.
is talking a lot of smack for someone whose team has not won yet.
It's true.
That's true.
We'll see.
That's true.
We'll see
Tom.
what happens. We'll see what
True.
happens. All right, gentlemen. Thanks so much. Thanks everybody else for watching.